Alexa, set alarm for 1:30 p.m.
Alarm set for 1:30 p.m.
Good morning, Helen. Welcome to Silly Hat Day. Good morning, Joni. Good morning, Cisco. Good morning, Jan and Wendy and Marnie. Good morning, Sue and Charlene. Good morning, Elizabeth. Good morning, Patricia. I don't know what to say, Charlene. Most people are getting it, I guess. Oh, Cisco, this hat is not staying on much past the warm-up, I can guarantee you. I do have another one to try, but I think it'll be too warm as well. Good morning, Robin. Good morning, Connie. Good morning, Sandy. I wore this hat on purpose, Joni, because I know how much you love it. Good morning, Diane. I think it's Anne that sent me her picture. She should do a selfie with her hat on. I love her hat. But like I said, this is not going to be staying on much longer than the actual warm-up. It'll be way too hot. Good morning, Anne. Charlene, before we get started, you might want to exit out and come back in and see if it comes up on your computer. I'm not sure what the issue is. Good morning, Kathy. I haven't looked at the calendar. I think tomorrow is tomorrow Sunglass Day, or wear something with a place name on it. I'll look at the calendar later and figure it out. Good morning, Sam. So before we get started this morning, I'm sure you've all seen the notice. It's been up for a while now, since we are definitely in gray zone in Windsor, Essex now. We're going to add a couple of classes, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 o'clock. Good morning, Louise. It's not a full session. It will be warm-up, aerobic, and then cool down, but it will be at a quicker pace. It'll be definitely higher aerobic. It'll be basically the same moves, a couple of different ones thrown in. So if you're around, good morning, Nancy. Tune in at 4 o'clock on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Give it a try. We will be starting at 125 beats per minute, which isn't a lot faster than what we're doing anyway. But we will be going up as high as 130. That being said, we're at 123 today. So 130 is 7 extra steps a minute, which is basically 1 every 8 to 9 seconds, which doesn't sound all that bad, but it is a pickup. That being said, let's warm up so I can get rid of this hat. Let's roll the shoulders back. And alternate. And roll the shoulders forward. And alternate. And forward and back. Good morning, Anna. Morning, Darlene. And up and down. Good morning, Karen. Good morning, Janet. Alternate. And bring those arms in. And arms out. And your wrists. And fingers. Okay, these braids are driving me crazy. Fingers, fists. And back to that march. And let's hula. Other direction. Apparently I need a haircut. And back to your march. Hamstrings. Good morning, Judith. And back to your march. Toe tap. Left and right. Change that to a heel. Left and right. Going to the other heel. Good morning, Leslie. Left and right. Change that to a toe tap. Left and right. And back to our march. And I'm sorry, this has got to go. It is so hot. Woo! Let's try this one. And let's march. get those heels forward. Let's get our arms involved. Bring those shoulder blades right back. Let's double that motion. Good morning, Fran. And back to singles. And back to that march. Bring a toe out front, hand up nice and high. Let's double that motion. Back to singles. Bring that toe out to the side. Good morning, Darlene. Make sure you flick those wrists at the end. Let's double the motion. Back to singles. And a toe out back. And back to your march. So we're going to combine those three moves. Toes out front, toes side, toes back. Looks like this. We're going to double everything except the back one. Just singles here. Singles here. And back to our march. Quick drink. Let's get those arms up. Let's do up and in front. We're going to add our quarter to three right here. Let's try doubling everything. 1, 2. the arms up. Here's your brain teaser. We're going to do 1 up, 2 in front, and 3 to the side. Ready? Go. 1. 1, 2. Keep the arms up. Let's go through the clock. Looks like this. 12, 11, 10, 9. When we get to 6, bend those knees. What are we going to do when they do away with analog clocks? We're going to bring this one up to pace as soon as we get to 12. Here we go. And back to your march. Let's get those knees up nice and tall. 2 ways we can do this exercise. Bring the knees up to the hands. It's never bring the hands down to the knees. If you can't get up this high, lower the hands. The other way is a little bit harder, more core work, and that's bring the knees up to elbows. If you cannot do this one, for whatever reason, stick with the hands. And back to your march. Get the knees up nice and tall. Start prancing out. And farther. When you get to your farthest comfortable extent, it's more of a rock than knees. Bring it in. And again. Good morning, Heather. And back in. And back out. When we come back in, we're going to stop at about hip width. Let's do our squats. Yep, this hat's going too. Woo! And back to your march. Sorry, this is going. Woo! And a quick drink. Let's do our 4 count. Let's teach all the new people how to count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Now count by 2s. 2, 4. Don't hear you. 6. 3s. 3, 6, 9. 4s. 4, 8, 12. 5s. 6s. 6, 12. 7s. 7, 8, 9, 10. Grapevine. We have a bunch of new people. We have to teach them the grapevine properly. Looks like this. It's out, front, out, back, out, together. Out, front, out, back, out, front, out, again. Out, front, out, back, out, Front. One more time, slow. Good morning, Jim. Here we go. Get a little bit of a knee bend in there. Last time. I have to read what Stephanie just wrote. March. Oh, sorry to hear that, Stephanie. Yeah, just go back out and come back in, I guess. Hamstrings. Looks like a couple of people got booted out. Welcome back, Robin. Doubles. Well, to be honest, Facebook is owned in part, their feeds, let's go back to singles. Their feeds are owned in part by Google, and Google's having major issues right now with their feeds, so that could be it. Not sure. I just rebooted my Wi-Fi yesterday, so I should be good to go, as far as I know. Okay, let's do a little bit of boxing. If you are able and comfortable, we bring this up to pace. If not, you do the other one. Bring it up tall. Bring it back down. Tighten those abs and punch down. Bring it back up. I'm wondering, Ann, a couple of days ago there was a solar storm, and they said that internet would be an issue for a few days. So I'm wondering if that's it. Okay, ignore the music. I want you to punch as fast as you can. Ready, go. Come on, punch. And march. Woo! Uppercuts. Well, that's true. The Cogeco and MNSI and all those people in Windsor Essex are being pounded because all the teachers have to teach virtually now. Bring it up to pace. And to all my teacher friends and teachers that I don't know, best of luck for the next 5 days on this virtual teaching. I know some of you did it before the summer break, but some people, this is their first time. You got this. You can handle this. Bring it up tall. Bring it back down. Let's bend those knees. Bring those arms all the way around the body. Good morning, Anna. Bring those arms tall. And back to your march. Let's teach everybody our V step just forward today. So your feet go out and come back, shape the letter V. Looks like this. Out, out, in, out, out. Then the arms. Out, out, in. Can't speak English, obviously. Out, out. Here we go. Out, out. And we bring this up to pace as well. Here we go. And for the new people, if you don't get the footwork right, that's okay. The key is keep moving. Hi, Marie. Slow it down and freeze. Bring it back to pace. And back to our march. Toe tap, both sets of toes. I will try to go left and right, but new shoes, they don't want to turn. Heels. Remember, don't let those arms just dangle. During the cool down, you want to bring that heart rate down slowly. Alternating, get those hips moving. And back to your march. Light hamstrings. And back to your march. Big hula. Forget the music. This isn't to beat. Just getting those body parts and joints going back and forth as far as they can go comfortably. Changing directions. And back to your march. Bring those arms in. And arms out. And fingers. Press those fingers to your thumbs. And snap those fingers. And wrists. And shoulders forward and back. Up and down. I know, Janet, a lot of people. Alternate. Yeah, internet is being very funky today. I think it's a combination of a lot of different problems. Come back in when you can. And roll them back. Welcome back. Forward. I'm going to get a quick drink, and today we'll start with the ball. Pulsing. So when you pulse, you use the pads of your fingers and the pad of your thumb. You don't use your fingertips like claws. Other hand. Other hand, squeeze and release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze, release. Squeeze. Other hand, squeeze, release. Other hand, we're going to do a 4 count. Looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, release. 1, 2, 3, 4, release. 1, 2, 3, release. Other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, release. Release. Placing that ball between your palms and pulsing in. Really good effort on these pulses. We're using biceps and triceps and forearms and shoulders. If that ball could scream, it should be howling. Here we go. Squeeze, release. Come on. We're going to do a long 4 count, and I want a lot of effort all the way through the 4 count. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Take that ball between your 2 hands and speak English. Try to twist it forward and back, each hand resisting the other. Place that ball in the bicep. Same thing as the pulses, using big muscles here. Give it a really good pulse. Going to the other arm. Take that ball and place it just above your knees, not at your knees, above your knees. Feet are flat on the floor. Release, squeeze. And pulse. The key here is to keep those feet flat on the floor. We don't want the ankles doing the work. We want the hip flexors, the quadriceps doing the work. Go for a walk. we're done with the ball. I'm going to get a quick drink. We're going to resistance band. Starting with it as long as it can be, thumb and fingers only. Gather that band up into your hand. When you get their pulse, here we go. Squeeze, release, squeeze. Pulse. Awesome. 4 count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give it a good grip. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. Grab an end and throw it. Other hand. And the same thing. Thumb and fingers only. When you get their pulse, and here we go. Squeeze, release, squeeze. Four count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Release. 4. Release. Keep that in a ball. Place it between both hands. Bring it out. Pulsing out. Four count, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, release. Throw it out. Wrapping it up. And pulsing. When we stretch and release, your hands constantly move. Looks like this. Out, in, out, in. Left and right. Up and down. Change upward. I'm going to get a little bit more space between my hands and do the diagonal. Going the other direction. Taking that band, placing it behind me, using my bottom as a good stable. The band is across the back of each hand. Then going out left and right. You can do these together. We're done with resistance band. Get a quick drink. We move to hand weights. Feet hip width apart. Bring those weight back as far as comfortable. Keeping the torso nice and tall. This is done very slowly. Check your breathing. You should never hold your breath during any of this. Nice long inhale. Nice long exhale. Keep the weights out front. Bring them in and then out. Weights down, palms are down towards the floor. Bringing those weights to just about chest level, and this is a shoulder shrug. Bringing one weight forward and one back. Bring your abs in during this. Bring those weights midsection. We're going to do some ab work. We go diagonally across the body. Leaving those weights at the bottom. Bring them across. Bringing those weights above your head. And then bringing them up using just the muscles or your parts of your arm from your elbow to your hands. Your biceps and triceps are doing the work, but you're not moving that part of your arm. Then I'm going to get rid of one weight. Bottom hand holds it steady so it will not turn. Top hand opens that jar. So you're trying to turn counterclockwise, but the bottom hand, of course, won't let it spin. Changing that upper hand. Bottom hand holds it steady. Top hand tries to turn counterclockwise. we are done with the equipment, get yourself a chair, a drink. I'm going to change up the music, and we're going to start with wall push-ups today. Be right back. So the essentials to remember with wall push-ups. Feet stay flat on the floor, toes 1/2 meter to 3/4 of a meter away from the wall. Depends how tall you are and how comfortable you are. The body stays a plank. Hands come up and you push up towards the wall. And if you're using a wall where you can't see me, I'll tell you when it's time to stop. Probably around 1 o'clock or so. And we are done with the wall push-ups. Placing one hand on top of the other, please don't interlace the fingers, one on top of the other. And reaching up as tall as you can, stretch that spine out. And once you're stretched out, stretch just a little bit more. Check your breathing, you shouldn't be holding your breath. Then, watching your rotator cuffs, which are parts of your shoulders as you come across. Pushing forward. And then bringing those abs in, pushing down. And release all that pressure. Bending at the waist. No pressure here like gravity, just bring the top half of your body down. And just dangle. Like gravity, pull that spine. Okay, while I'm here, I'll tie my shoe. And as you come up very slow. Prevents that head rush that we get when we stand up too quickly. All the blood rushes out of our head down to our feet. Between your elbow and your shoulder is your tricep. You're going to put pressure on that and pull it just ever so slightly towards your body. And then switching arms. Extend those arms out, leaning left and right, not forward and back. Keep those feet flat on the floor. And then I'm getting my chair. Bringing the outside leg up 90 degrees, and we keep that 90 degrees as we come forward and back. It's the hip flexor that does all the work. The torso stays tall, and avoid kicking that leg out and back. Keep this bent. Make the hips flex. To the other side. Same 90 degree. curl. Remember, everything during the stretching is done slowly. There are no quick movements. That's where injury occurs. So when we release this leg, it's done very slowly, like this. And then we bring it back up again. And down slow. Other side, same thing. Those of you that may not have seen the notice or weren't here at the beginning of class, we are adding extra classes Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 o'clock. They're not quite the same as these. Let's release slow. They will be faster, and they will have no equipment. It'll be strictly warm-up, aerobic, and cool down. We'll be starting around 125 beats per minute, which is only 2 beats per minute more than we did today. But we will be going as high as 130 at some point. Not today. We'll start at 125. So if you're around at 4 o'clock and you want a little bit more workout, come and see us at 4. Releasing. Let's do some balance. Putting one foot directly in front of the other. We're bending just the knees. We're not bending at the waist. As we bend, the back heel comes up, and when we come back up, the front toe comes up. Looks like this. Find a spot on the floor, 1 to 2 meters in front of you. If you need to, you hang on to that chair. Let's do 2 more. And then just changing so that the other foot is forward. Same thing. Let's do 2 more. For our breathing, let's do our stress relief breathing and our sleep-inducing breathing. We slowly inhale on a 4 count, we hold for a 7 count, and then we exhale for an 8 count. I can't talk while I'm doing this, lucky you. So I'll just be giving you all the fingers. Here we go, inhaling for 4. Let's do that again. In. If you have problems falling asleep at night, just laying there and the mind is racing, do that breathing technique. It's really good at calming the mind, getting lots of extra oxygen into the system, which will help you sleep. We'll see, hopefully, all of you at 4 o'clock, but if not, we'll see all of you tomorrow at 10. Have a great day.